3 small balanced meals every single day, or 1 big ass refeed every other day. Any day of the week, I'm going with the big ass refeed. So somebody recently left a comment question on one of my latest videos and said, "Hi, would you say you feel hungry, unproductive, and lack energy during your prolonged fasts?" The quick answer to that is yes at the very beginning, but no, that has really not become an issue since I've built my fasting muscle. To go on, it says, and that you would be better off just eating 3 small meals a day. I'll get into that in a second. Let me just finish reading this. Or are you okay with prolonged fasts? I mean, obviously, I have been consistently fasting now for 16 plus months, so I'm definitely okay with prolonged fasts. When I first started doing these fasts, when I first started doing 65-hour fasts or 90-hour fasts or anything longer than that, yes, at the very beginning, it took some time to get used to. When I did my very first prolonged fast, which was years ago, this was before I started consistently fasting, I did an 11-day fast out of the blue, cold turkey, 11 days. But I did have carb withdrawal, I did have caffeine withdrawal, and then I did feel very lethargic to the point where I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do anything. Yeah, it was awful. It was completely awful. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was taking electrolytes, but I don't think I was taking enough. I just wasn't as knowledgeable. I didn't have the experience under my belt. And because of that, it took 2 years plus to figure out something else when it came to fasting. I knew I had something. I knew that fasting was going to help me lose weight, lose excess fat, but I didn't really know the routine to take on. If you've been here long enough, you've seen me do 90 plus hour back-to-back fasts, 65 plus hour back-to-back fasts, 100 and something plus hour back-to-back fasts. I've been able to consistently fast and do everything I've needed to do without feeling like I was unproductive or that I couldn't do my work, that I couldn't do my day-to-day tasks. I talk about walking every day, doing cardio, and now I'm going to the gym and I'm lifting weights. And even before that, before COVID hit, I was going to the gym. I was kind of lifting weights. I was using the machines. I was kind of doing the exercises I knew how to do in a limited way. But even during those 4 or 5 day fasts, I was still going to the gym and I was lifting weights. It didn't happen from the get-go. It wasn't like I was fasting for the very first time on day 2 or day 3 and I was going to the gym and bench pressing. That wasn't the case. At the very beginning, I was in bed. I was just trying to get through the fast. I was just trying to get through the withdrawals that I was having. Soon enough, I did build that fasting muscle that put me where I'm at today, losing 50 pounds, 75 pounds, 96 pounds. What I'm trying to say is I have been able to do these prolonged fasts consistently, these extended fasts consistently, to still continue to lose weight, lose extra fat while maintaining my life, while doing everything that I need to do, my normal basic duties in life to get by and to also find it enjoyable. If this shit wasn't enjoyable, if this was a dreadful experience every single day of my life, I would not be doing it. I wouldn't be doing it. But the reason that I'm doing it, the reason that I'm able to do it is because it is something that is actually sustainable. When I talk about fasting as a lifestyle, I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not blowing smoke, right? This is something that I enjoy doing. This is something that I am able to do while still maintaining my weight right now, while still losing excess fat, hopefully building muscle. You guys know the story. This is the point in my life right now where I'm just trying to optimize my health. There was somebody that left this comment, I don't know how long ago it was, but has repeatedly done so, telling me that I'm some kind of rare breed, that I'm an anomaly because I am able to do these rolling fasts consistently, that I'm like this one of a kind, and it's nothing like that. It isn't. Maybe in some weird sciencey way, it could be a thing, but then tell me why 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when I did my 11-day fast, I wasn't able to continue to do rolling fasts. I wasn't able to do continued extended fasts, anything past 24 hours. Hell, after that 11-day fast, I gained the weight right back. The only reason that I have been able to do this consistently over and over and over is because I have the discipline to do so. I have the mindset, that on and off switch to tell me that it's time to eat or no, it's not time to eat. If I was this rare breed, this anomaly or whatever, then I should have lost this weight a long time ago. It shouldn't have taken me 40 years to get to where I'm at today. I don't eat 3 meals a day because 1, I don't believe in eating multiple times a day. 2, I really don't believe in eating every day. Maybe in like a distant future, maybe if I can actually get my calories in check, maybe that's something that I would actually look into. But right now, that is not the case. The fact that I can have such a high caloric intake and still maintain my weight or even lose weight or even gain muscle, to me it's a blessing for me. You know, I keep thinking about that one specific comment that one person left, and somewhere at the end of it, the person was like, whatever happened to intuitive eating? Whatever happened to feeling out, you know, when it's time to eat, listening to your body? If I listened to my body, I would be eating all goddamn day. That is an absolute fact. That's the reason that I have gained weight in the past. That's the reason I was overweight. It was the reason I was obese. It was the reason I was morbidly obese. It's the reason I was standing at 5'3" and weighed 220, 230 plus pounds. I don't eat 3 meals a day because I can't do it. I will end up overeating. You want to know why? It's because I've done it. It's because I know that I can't do it. It's something that I've tried my entire life, almost my entire life, eating every single day and knowing that I would always tend to overeat. And I know there are probably going to be some people who are going to scoff at this and be like, well, you just need some discipline. You need some self-restraint. You're talking about discipline, then you can do this. It is not easy for everybody. Yes, obviously, it requires some discipline. It requires some self-restraint to eat a balanced amount of calories every single day, but I know that it's not something that I'm good at doing. What I am good at doing is my physical activity. What I am good at doing is fasting for a good amount of time. Just because I eat 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 calories every 45 hours, the reason that I have been able to fast 90 plus hours and lose weight, just because I do it that way does not mean that you have to do it that way. Listen to your body. Listen to what your body's telling you. Go with the flow, but also know that you are not a robot. We are human beings and we cannot do things perfectly. Just my routine alone, my routine isn't the same routine as someone else's. This is why I don't preach about doing something a certain way. That's why I don't tell people to do a 65-hour fast. That's why I'm not telling people to do 45-hour fasts and eat 5,000, 6,000 calories and exercise the same amount that I do, to go for 4-mile walks every day, to go to the gym and lift weights every other day. It's going to be different for everybody. Think about the different levers when it comes to fat loss, weight loss, fasting, right? Your nutrition, your calories in, calories out, the amount of exercise you put in, and then the mental mindset, the psychological effect that it has on you. Is it sustainable? Is it something that you are able to do every single day? Is it something that's enjoyable? Take all of those things that you might be good at, that you might not be good at, and then adjust and tweak it, experiment with it, trial and error it. There are so many different ways, so many facets of going around it. You can watch my past videos to see all of the different ideas that I've been trying to do, the different setups. If it was so black and white, if it was so goddamn black and white, then why have I gone from 90-hour fasts to 65s to 42s to changing the way I exercise to changing the times that I eat? It's going to be different for everyone. In a perfect world, yeah, I would probably eat multiple times a day. I would exercise X, Y, and Z way. I wouldn't eat late at night, but I do a lot of these things because it is something that is still enjoyable to me, but it's still giving me progress. The only things that matter to me right now is that I'm healthy and that I'm happy, that my blood pressure isn't high, that my blood sugar isn't high, that my weight maintains itself, that I'm able to lose any excess fat while still trying to gain muscle, and that I am happy in the process of doing so. This doesn't mean that the whole journey that I've taken has been easy, because it hasn't. There is a lot of discipline, there is a lot of willpower, there is a lot of consistency that comes along with it. And with all of that comes ups and downs. And with those ups and downs, you get times where you want to challenge yourself, you want to push yourself for a longer fast, and then there are times where you want to pull back, give yourself less of a fast, or you might not even fast for that day, or shit, you might eat 2-3 times a day, you might mess up. It happens, it's life, we're human. But if you can be consistent and you can keep doing this and find success, more power to you. But you will not know unless you try and get there. Patreon.com/finallyfasting for one-on-one coaching, for accountability check-in posts, or if you just want to support your boy. Guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.